I love using my sourdough starter, but it is kind of an interesting ingredient because it's almost more like having a pet, or more accurately, a colony of pets, because there's multiple microbes that are in the starter. That's what makes it so that it has that leavening ability, but they also need to be fed and taken care of. So let me show you how I do that. I like to use a mason jar that has the measurements on the side. This makes it a little bit easier to use the ratio of ingredients to figure out how much to add. Today I have 1 cup of sourdough starter, and then I really like to use my canning funnel because it makes it easier to put the ingredients into the jar. I like to use a basic all-purpose flour, but you could use any kind of flour really, but anytime you're going to switch from one flour to the next, it might take a little bit for the starter to get accustomed to the new kind. Since I have 1 cup of starter, I'll need half of a cup of flour. And I'll also need half of a cup of unchlorinated water. It's important that I don't use chlorine with this because if I do, it may kill my starter. And now I just use a wooden chopstick to mix it. It should look very similar to a pancake mix. Fair warning, this is very glue-like and difficult to get off if you don't wash it off right away. So I always clean everything up right away so that it's not an issue. Now I'll cover my jar with a cloth jar cover, but I could just do a piece of fabric with a rubber band or even put some plastic wrap on it and just have it kind of lightly over the top. I need there to be a little bit of airflow, but I want to make sure that nothing else like fruit flies or something like that were to get into there. And I'll place this up high in one of my cupboards. It tends to be about 10 degrees warmer if you go up high as opposed to at the counter level. And then I'll let it sit for anywhere from 4 to 12 hours. I want to make sure that I have enough room in my jar because it can double in size. And the key is just to look and see if there's bubbles all throughout it. That means it's a nice and happy starter. Now I'll let that rest for 4 to 12 hours. So it's been 5 hours and you can see that there's just bubbles throughout when you look at it, and it just looks light and frothy. So this is well activated, and I would feed it anytime that I was going to make sourdough bread. So you want to feed it, about 4 or 5 hours beforehand. You want it to be at its peak activation before you actually make your sourdough bread out of it. Additionally, if I was going to refrigerate this, then I would feed it before I refrigerated it, have it at that peak activation point before putting it in the refrigerator. The reason I would want to put it in the refrigerator is essentially if I want to go on vacation, so I don't want to make bread that day, because I need to feed this every single day unless it's in the refrigerator. If I put it in the refrigerator, I can actually leave it in there for up to a week. Sometimes I've even gone up to 2 weeks, but at that point it's kind of a slow start, and I usually have to feed it twice before I can use it and just get that colony back to a healthy level. You can tell if it's hungry because it will actually start to separate. You'll get a really smooth looking batter down at the bottom, and there'll be a liquid that's floating on the top. And all you do is mix that in and then go ahead and feed it and do just like we've done today. But it is nice to have that ability to put it in the refrigerator and not have to make sourdough every single day. Otherwise, it can become a little bit overwhelming. Now, if I put this in the refrigerator right now, it slows down all of the metabolism, and I could probably make sourdough tomorrow and maybe even the next day without having to feed it again. But if it goes much beyond that, then I'll need to feed it before I use it. So that's all it takes to take care of your sourdough. Remember that it's like a pet. It needs to be fed every day unless it's in the refrigerator, and in that case, it needs to be fed once a week.